Welcome back. We're here in Studio 61. Today is Transgender Day of Visibility, and joining us now to talk about how we can help people feel seen and accepted are two amazing activists. Mel Cordner, who is the Executive Director of Q+, a community for queer youth in our state, and also Ace Ricker. He also serves on the Q+ board. Thank you both so much for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
First off, we're grateful to have you here, and hopefully you can talk about why today is so important, specifically for visibility, when it comes to visibility.
Okay. Well, a lot of the times that you see trans people, like on TV, in the media, whatever, you're looking at a crime show. You're hearing something negative. So Trans Day of Visibility is really important because it's about celebrating and affirming trans people while we're still here, and giving visibility to all of the really bright and exciting and affirming and good things that the trans community has for them.
And as an openly Black trans man, there's also this vast misunderstood imagery of what a trans individual is. And I want to be visible to those young individuals. When I was younger, I didn't have anyone I thought I could connect to, and I didn't see myself in any type of future. I'm a person that's in the coffee shop ordering coffee next to you, getting my oil change done, and the Transgender Day of Visibility really affirms that and saying that we're no different than anyone else, and we should deserve everything that everyone else gets.
Now, there are a lot of state politics rolling back protections against trans people. What can people do to help people feel safe in the trans community?
Definitely being an active ally, and
not just feel safe, but feel seen, because that's really important.
Being an active ally, and I really use active, is where it doesn't mean you have to immediately go into a march. It doesn't immediately have to stand up in front of Congress, but to affirm a space, to affirm a person, and not necessarily immediately question them for who they are. As a person that is part of the trans community, by 7 years old, I very much so felt my authentic self as a young boy, and kept finding that I was being questioned every step of my way through my path. And really to be an advocate and affirming spaces for young individuals to find themselves and to really be open about whether they want to paint their nails or what they wear. It's very much so exploring and being their authentic self to be comfortable and safe in their spaces.
I think for me, allyship's about doing it all the time and being consistent. So it's not just about using the right pronouns in front of people, it's about using the right pronouns when that person isn't around. It's about correcting other people when that person isn't around. You have access to spaces that trans people don't, and you can use that to help support trans people, even and especially in spaces that we aren't in. Yeah,
if you have a platform, use it, right? And Ace, you were talking about how important it is to have that connection, to have that community. So talk about what Q+ does, because that's really creating the safe space for people.
Yeah, as a board member for Q+, Q+ is not only a space that affirms, but uplifts and empowers these young individuals that feel unseen or unsafe because of how anti-LGBTQ+ right now our political climate is. And it gives them a sense of purpose. I remember as a young kid, I didn't have a supportive space, and Q+ brings that space to them to know that they're worth it like every other person in the room.
Absolutely. Well, we do appreciate your time. Thank you so much, Mel and Ace. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.